Hello, welcome back to the Delicia.Ramphago podcast, and I am Delicia. Today I come back with am I the a-hole for divorcing my husband because he's extremely overweight? Yo, the neighbor's dog is not gonna stop barking. Can we just continue with it because I have no control over that? Okay. I, 27 female, have a 34 male husband. We got married 6 years ago and we were together for like 3 years prior to that. When we first met, he was very fit and quite the gym rat. However, since our wedding, he has gained over 225 pounds and is still adding to that number. He is not the man I fell in love with. Every day when I come home from work, the kitchen is trashed. He can't clean up for himself anymore and needs assistance with many daily tasks. It hurts to see how much he has lost himself, and honestly, I'm getting quite tired. I didn't sign up for this. It's like I'm working 2 jobs. Last week, when I served him divorce papers, he blew up on me and he said, how could I do this to him, and accused me of being fat phobic. Really? Wow. Since then, his entire side of the family has been harassing me non-stop. They've been telling everyone I know that I'm a terrible person, and it's really starting to get to me. So am I the a-hole? You know what? This is very unfair, especially from the one who's coming through with the story. Why am I saying this? It's unfair because when they got married, he looked a certain way. I know when you divorce, be like for better for worse, through sickness and health, is not correct. But along those lines, so getting fat, I won't say it's sort of like getting sick. It's a choice to get fat, honestly, and you can't just be sitting there doing nothing about it, because either it's affecting yourself, your health, your partner's life, the relationship you have with your partner, and the family, because you're not going to be an active person, and it's not a good idea at all. But anyways, let me jump into the comment section. I said it, this dog is not gonna stop, but anyways, it's an everyday thing. Sure, but you can make it a condition. I started therapy when a good friend pointed out that I was not holding my shit together as well as I thought I was. Sometimes someone looking you in the eye and saying you need the professional help cannot provide you is the kick in the pants you need. So you mean he needs therapy? Yeah, it is true. Something might have happened that slided him into binge eating, finding comfort from eating, but you never know. And then this one said, true, but I think it's also fair if OP is just fed up and doesn't want to wait around through the long process loading 225 pounds takes. Sounds like she's been through enough if she's at this point. I'd have lost attraction beyond physical attraction in ways that don't come back. I do not think I could watch someone I love quite literally eat themselves to death and every see them the same. It is supposed to ever see them again. See them the same, rather. Everyone down voting me, please share your own weight for reference. You may also be in this board of dinner. So a lot of people down voted him. I don't know, but that's what he's saying. People who disagree with him or her might be people who are fat. Okay, let me read this one. OP said she added 225 pounds so that on top of, say, 150, 180 pounds already. I wonder how it looks. putting him at 375 pounds on the lighter side. He gained a whole person in weight. Something else is definitely going on, and he needs to start addressing it, making that a condition sounds key. However, the OP is not responsible to continue to be married to someone at 27 who has clearly given up on life in this way. Sorry if I missed this, but does he work it out? That's the part that's bananas to me. Seeing 190 on the scale is my wake-up call to lay off the ice cream and start exercising more. I cannot imagine eating that much on top of it. This guy clearly not a food addiction, God rather, a food addiction. And do not blame anyone for living an addict that wouldn't get help. His reaction shows how defensive he is about it. Like any other addict, I can stop in any time. Don't judge me. It's my life. It's very, it's a good challenge, you know. And you know, I personally think like the way a person looks says a lot about their lifestyle or how they take care of themselves. Honestly, self-love goes a long way. The relationship you have with food goes a long way to even entails if you do have discipline. You know, they say discipline is contagious. So if you have discipline in one area, there's a high rate that it will stretch out to other areas in your life, honestly speaking. So someone who's fat, like, they need to think for themselves. If they're comfortable in that stage, that's a good challenge too, because maybe yes, they can find someone who's fine with them in that weight, but clearly this current one is not about that, which is fair enough considering health wise. He will regain a lot of his mobility back if he lost even 50 pounds and committed to walking at least 3 days a week and stretching his body. I can testify to that. Going from 440 to 390 made a world of difference. For one, I could put on my own socks and didn't have to stop every minute when I was walking. I've lost 100 now, and it's like night and day. So she doesn't have to wait around for the full 225. Change will occur as the pounds drop off if he can commit to it or get support like WLS to help him. I don't know what's that. But my biggest problem is that he's comfortable with this. You know, if he was working out, like crying that, you know, I want to do this, it's stressing me out, like he's not doing anything about it. No. I've gained 50 pounds in the last 3 years, working on losing it. But I'm so grateful my boyfriend didn't dump me for gaining weight. This will be my third time losing the same 50 pounds. So you gain and lose. You have a problem with maintaining. Okay. But I do agree, 225 pounds and not being able to take care of yourself or your household will be a total deal. It's too much. He's unable to care for himself after 6 years of marriage and at the age of 37. Wait, is it 37 or 27? He's 34. Where do they get this? I don't know where do they get this age. He's 34. Yes, gaining that much and having much a degrade in life, it's huge. I've gained the same as you in the last 10 years, but it was due to illness and meds. I know that. I know that you can gain weight as a side effect of some medication or pills that you'll be taking, not just food entirely. You know, that's a different story, because the one oat milk, you really do not have that much of control. You really do not have that much of a control over it compared to just eating. You know, eating, it's it's a choice. You can't say I'm depressed. It is a choice. You chose to react that way, because when you're stressed, if it's your option is either sleep, work out, eat, watch or play games. Either way, it's a choice. You make a choice at the end of the day, and it says a lot about you. So let me continue this. Still trying to reduce the weight to improve my arthritis. I'm still able to care for myself and others. I cannot imagine the level of advanced caregiving OP will have to deal with in the next 5 years and other possible 100 pounds. 150 pounds. Tell me, what do you think? Is she wrong for divorcing her husband because he gained weight? Or she should stick around because she said she will stick up? According to the vows, you must be there through the thick and thin of it. Let me know. Considering that today's world is more like dating is difficult and there's a high rate of divorces, so I guess there are many reasons why people divorce, from finances to health to, you know. But I do understand that personal development is very important. The person that you were a year ago is not the same. If you are still the same, I cannot deal with that, because no, there's no way. Waste growth in that. There's no growth. Okay, but anyways, let me leave it there. Okay, please do like if you even like the video, comment and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode that I'll be posting in the future. With that being said, let me love and leave you.